hello everyone, welcome back to our podcast. So today we are going to discuss a very important topic that has transformed the way we learn and has become very one of the biggest debates and online education versus offline education. So the we are just four participants who are just explaining the in the favor of online education, and the two are explaining the favor of offline education. So let's begin the podcast. So let's listen with Muskan ma'am.
Okay, so hello everyone. This is Muskan Side. So, I am here to discuss a very important or thought provoking topic that is the online education. So, I prefer online education because it saves your time. Suppose, like when suppose you are doing job, that it helps you to manage job and your study. So that's why I prefer online education.
Hello everyone, I am Anshika and I say the favor of online classes. So basically, I am also taking online classes, but the disadvantage is that if you are not the disciplined person, you skip your classes, like you have a lot of backlogs, but if you are a disciplined person, so you make your notes own wisely and you attend all the classes, so you are very confident in your studies, like the classes in the midnight you can watch anything, like you if you have a marathon or backlog, so you can see.
So basically, we are just favor in offline classes. Like you just interact with your friends, with the people, just and you can better your communication skills. In online education, you cannot improve your communication. Communication only you can improve by physically and interaction with your friends, with your teacher, and by physically. And the second advantages of offline education, that is you can improve your teamwork. Like you just sudden give a task, you only fair uh, do your task by suggesting your team, communicating well, and you can improve your leadership quality also. It cannot happen by online. Like you are just taking online classes, you cannot improve your communication skills, and you cannot improve your leadership qualities and work as a team. So that's my uh, words of in front of online education.
Hello everyone, my name is Ravi Kumar Singh, and today's our topic is offline classes versus online classes. By my opinion, offline classes is much better than online classes, because when we present in class, we improve our skills, and the enhancing of knowledge is much better than as compared to online classes. Uh, because I am from software background, so that if I do the online classes, I can't perform well, because the coding is been run on practical basis. If anybody tell me that you do you do like in that way, because in online classes there is only teach only in the form of notes, so that there is no practical, and then that wise we can't study very much well as compared to physical classes. And there is also not an accountability of presence of mind in online classes. Like there is very much noise if we are on home, so we don't have a private rooms, privacy, so which and so which we can study very much well. And in class there is an responsibility of teacher, so that he can teach us very well. And uh, in of in online classes, you only present alone, that so that you are getting bored after some time. And if you are in class, so that you can improve your knowledge skills, by your with your friends or your colleagues. So that's it.
So, sir, yeah, I agree both of you, but want I want to ask one question from both of you that most of the students are from the technical students, right? And I noticed that many of the interviews are conducted through online. So it is benefit. This is very crucial, and you know what? It also saves time. For example, like in offline, suppose teacher was absent, that the students, it was wastage for the students because they come on time, and they totally wastes their time. But if we compare to the online education, so at home, sir, because of the technical issues is sir did not take your classes, so they already send your messages that okay, I did not take class today, so we already inform. So that and you know what, we want to move forward according our situation. We know that today's era, all around work on um, technical or AI was everywhere. So we also must compare with AI, that helps it helps in our future. So what's your ma'am opinion that because if I talk about my brother, so my brother said that the back pain is we feel back pain in online education. So how we remove these problems, because you know that distractions are always present if I talk about in online or in offline. So distractions are everywhere. So how you deal with these things, because you mentioned that discipline, right? So if you give a piece of advice to anyone, how you how what's your advice about these to maintain discipline?
Like first you sit on the chair and bench, and if you have not a private room or a privacy, so you can use your headphones. I use my headphone and I take online classes in computer, so there's a no distraction because no messages was come. And third thing, you make your own notes. like uh, आपको क्या समझ आ रहा है आप वो खुद लिखते हो तो वो और क्लियर होता है. Then third thing is, if you the teacher was explaining 3 to 4 times, but in offline classes teacher was explaining just one time, and if you are a doubt you can ask teacher.
Yeah.
But in offline classes you have a doubt, you again take your class again and again, and your doubt was cleared. That was my opinion.
Okay, so basically, as ma'am mentioned, that it is a waste of time. Like you just join a college, and some days is holiday, and you return back your home. So basically, ma'am, that when we attempt this type of things, then our mind is freely to enhance that problem. This is like physically fit and mentally fit is also like in online education. Like you are just studying in one room, and you just sitting and staring your mobile phone, and continuously taking all the classes with your phone, then it affects also on your eyes, on your body also, because you are not movement any places, and sometimes you become unhealthy and become unfit also, because your timetable, like you just taking your classes, after that you consume your food, but you know that thing is reducing your hunger, because and when you attempt like physically school coaching, and you work hard by school my bicycle and on foot, so you become very like hunger. When you hard work, then you just अपने ऊर्जा को मतलब वो करते हो, तो yeah,
Increase your
release your
immune
energy,
system or energy,
yeah,
yeah.
so then you just consume too much food, that is affect the healthy body also. And there are many advantages and disadvantages also, as you mentioned that online classes you can sometimes you just miss your class, by offline you just miss your lesson that what the sir teaches on us. So you and the online education benefits like you just miss the classes, you can
See your backlogs.
yeah, recorded classes, and you can repeat one or two or three times. But in the offline cases there is no beneficial, like you cannot ask many times of teacher because it is awkward for including many students. So that's my perspective. There is
Yeah, definitely. There are two types of students,
Yeah.
introvert or extrovert. So, introvert students, they feel hesitate or panic. They did not ask any doubts to sir. So definitely, and I thought that in online we find many variety of courses, and we meet many teachers or faculties that it helps enhance your knowledge, and overall your improves your personality. So what do you think about the personality in online, it improves or not?
No, ma'am, I am totally disagree with you because when you meet with someone digitally, so it isn't digital meet. The sir or teacher, he don't know you very much well. He don't know your feeling, your
Emotions,
your
yeah.
emotions, and how much you read. They only know that you have learned like in digitally. So if your sir has if your teacher give you a project or any assignment or homework, so he can't see you what are you doing backwardly. He only see with their camera, and there is very much problems when you are in online classes, like there is very much harmful rays are coming from the screen or laptop, so they affect your eyes, and after that you want to wear the goggles. And when you attend the offline classes, you don't have to uh, goggles. And as earlier said that your physically fitness is very much important. If you go to college, so your walking strength, and there is very much colleagues, and you go to ground for play, and after that in recess or in recess you go to break. So it is also the part of it is also necessary part. But in online classes, sir give you 5 to 10 minute break for tea, and in that time you are alone. You go and spend with time with your family, and sometimes you also not very much prepare for the classes, but you want to join the classes. And as I also earlier said that the concentration is been in offline classes. Like if Bhupen sir teach us online, we don't very much get interested in that class. But when he teach on offline classes, we very much enjoy it, and listen them carefully, and we meet with others and make the new friends. So they help us in every field. So in offline classes, we don't make their friend very much good. So that's all from my side.
Like I agree your point, but if we say like online class fees was very low and offline was like some people was not afford high cost. Like if you join the PW offline, so it costs 45,000. But if you take the online batches, so it costs only 6,000 to 7,000 something.
I'm totally agree with you, but I only say that if you have a financial issue, so the online classes is much better than you. But if you afford the class, the mindset of the children or student is very much good as compared to offline classes student, because they only they not prepare many much of things offline as compared to online, because they the sir has give you practical knowledge. Like we also see in very much videos, sir has in class, sir has give the practical example of chemistry or physics, but in online classes it's not very much, it's not possible, because in camera the light, the reaction is not uh, captured clearly, so that if you have a financial issue, or you can't afford, or you can't go outside from your village, so it is good for you. But if you afford the, if you afford the class, so in my opinion you have to join the offline classes.
But in offline classes, there's a lot of distraction, like friends distraction, like my हमारी छुट्टी हाँ, we end the class, but me and my friend was going outside, like some taking food or playing games. So there was a lot of distraction, like when I visit my home and I study and revise, so I forgot anything, but everything. But in online classes, if you forget, you see your backlogs or your recorded class, and then you are not distracted very easily.
Yeah, basically, as you mentioned that in offline classes, after completed the class, you just go to outside and visited some places, visited some foods, fast foods, like something. So it is not a distraction. It's just freshing your mind. Like you just involve too much studies, then you have to find that places that you can fresh your mind, because during studies you have too much pressures, by like studies, your sessions also, like you are in the ninth class, so you have too much burden that how do I cross the high school and inter, because there is so much burden and so much pressure that you have to work your all day, your entire day on your subjects. So it is very necessary that you have to visit some place, as you mentioned that eating fast food and visit some park, and so it is not a distraction, it is just a peace to give your mind freshing. So, and I have a question for you guys, that basically, how can we improve our communication skills and our teamwork, leadership qualities by online education?
By online. Okay, so let me think for a while.
Okay, take your time.
Like online classes is just only the 1 hour or a 2 hour minutes takes, but we yeah like communication skill.
So I said communication skills. So through online, we definitely improve our communication. Like for example, if we practice tongue twister, we practice through online, because in offline it is not possible for faculties that they practice the tongue twisters. And secondly, face camera. In online, we when we stand straight towards the camera, so we feel panic, because in offline we sad in a we spoke on any topic, but in a limited amount, in a limited audience, few audience are there. But in online, the camera is of fear. So this is the biggest challenge for every biggest personalities. They did not face cameras, so it is also improves your communication skills. And secondly is if I talk about the leadership, so maybe it is not possible because in online it's maybe we take the similar example that there are many groups of people meet any Google Meet, and they open their cameras and talk any topic. So maybe it increase their leadership, but not at the beyond the limits, I think.
Yeah, basically, as you mentioned that it is not more than offline, but it has be possible. It can be possible by, like you mentioned that communication. You can improve online communication, like you can communicate with your friends, like video calls, and you can well communicate. It's improve your communication. And the other thing is teamwork and leadership. You can improve leadership and teamwork by, many people involved in games like PUBG, Free Fire, and they play the many form of like solo, duo, and squad. So they can follow their strategy by team. So it also improve a teamwork because they work as a team and play and the complete all the game by work in a team. So there are many options also included in online, but it is not more than offline. Like offline you can improve 100%, but online you can improve 50 or 60%. So it is the beneficial of offline classes. Like suppose you have to become a doctor and you have become a teacher, then you can get experience by physically. Like doctor teach you very well by practical knowledge, like some equipment, you can surgery or something like that. But in the offline classes you cannot interact more because you if you see like some cameras way, then you feel that is a local and that is unrealistic because that it is a generation of AI. So there are many videos created by AIs.
AI, yeah.
So it is little bit dangerous for you to taking knowledge by online. So you have, if you have to some serious knowledge this type of thing, then you have to be involved in offline also. So this is very important.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with you because we cannot gain practical knowledge through online, and maybe I noticed that many students take online classes. They become a introverts personality as well, and they feel many health. They suffer from the health problems like headache, fatigue, and you know what? It's not true, but I think according to me that many most of the students spend the whole day on online, and it reduces their creativity and the sense of humor or concentration. I think so. So that every side has a cons and pros, but in our hands that how we handle or how we manage these things.
Like in online classes we can concentrate very easily, like your phone or your tab was here and you just make your notes, but in offline class your friend was say something and you distract very easily. So in online class was must good, but offline was better. Like not every introvert joined online classes. Like I'm also join online, but I'm not introvert like in the school, but time management is very important. So I joined the institute, so I'll make sure I complete both the modern English also and my online class. So I join online.
Yeah, basically, as you mentioned that people cannot contract by offline in the better than of online. Like you just mentioned that you have to concentrate your subject very well more than offline. But offline also you can contract. Like you just mentioned that some distraction your friends and colleagues in where. So it's only depends on you that in offline you just create a boundary also, because if you have to become an extrovert, then you have to involve offline also, because it's a fear that sometimes we have fear to put the question of in front of your teachers. Like there is too much fear that if I put the question, then what the people thinks, what our friend thinks. So it's very dangerous. You have to remove this fear of inside of yourself, because it's lack of confidence. If you have to develop your confidence, then it is very important that you have to put question in front of your teacher. Doesn't matter what the people think, what the society thinks. You have to create a better confidence in yourself. That's my opinion.
Like I agreed, but if you have a genuine question,
Yeah.
like I have a genuine question, I have a doubt, so you can ask your teacher.
Yeah.
You doesn't matter like your friends was thinking, your teacher was
Yeah.
thinking. If the question was not like right, your teacher was say it is not the right question, you can ask like that. So you cannot fear of anything, you can just ask genuine questions.
Yeah, but you get a proper teacher, like very calmly teacher. They cannot
Judge.
judge by your sentence, by your questions.
Yeah.
They make you understand very calmly. If your sentence is wrong, doesn't matter.
Yes.
But if the teacher is scolding you by your question, then you have to change your teacher. Definitely.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a question for you. I am very much fear of stage fear. I have very much fear of stage fear. So how can you remove your stage fear online?
Stage fear online. Okay, so firstly, thank you for asking this question. That every day you must practice in front of camera. For example, you record your video only first day. You record your video on introduction.
But how can I manage the person when, because it is an digital way. I have also fear of public fear and also a fear of stage. So how can I remove that hesitation and how can I remove that stage fear or public
Yeah.
fear?
Okay, I understand you. I think we already discussed that through online we cannot get much improve your communication skills as compared to offline. So you join the any institute like a modern, come every day. We work on firstly we work on consistency and the discipline, and each and every day we must come on the stage and spoke on any random talking. Whether you do speak good or not, it doesn't matter that. It's matter only that you went to on the stage and speak. This is helps you to reduce your stage fear and public fear.
Actually, you can remove your fear, like publicly fear. You can also remove by online. Like, you just hear, just delivering your sentence in front of public. Then you can similarly face the fear by like Instagram live videos. When you come to live, just added many peoples, and when you see that many people and I have to speak in front of many people, then you can similarly face this fear also, because it is very tough to declare your words in front of online, it means social media.
Yeah,
It is very tough, more than physically, literally. Most of people speak in offline very confidently, but whenever he have to face the camera, then he feel hesitate. If my word is incorrect, then what the people think.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, it is similarly happens in online also. You can improve. Yeah.
Like basically, first you make sure why you are hesitate and which type of fear you have. Like some people are introvert, but when they come on the stage, they become extrovert. Like for me, whenever I sit the chair, I am very introvert. Like I don't know anything. But when I was stand the stage, I am fully extrovert. Whatever I have knowledge, I can just ask. So you make sure which kind of hesitate or fear you have. Then
Ma'am, I have only fear of public fear, because I have all knowledge about that topic, and I have also learned that said this topic, and I have very much words to say. But when I came to stage and when I see the public, so I am very much hesitant, and I forgot many of things that I want to say with audience. So that was a big task for me.
Okay, sir. I understand your emotions. It is very common. Every students fear have a fear of a public fear, and you know what? If I talk about Bhupendra sir, Mr. Bhupendra sir, he also sometimes after for example he he reached on modern later. He reached the modern on not time, and after that they feel hesitate, and because he did not look their face or their face in front of the mirror, they feel nervous after. So this is very common to all the and sir teaches around many years, and they work on consistency and discipline, and they get the environment or atmosphere matters a lot. It helps you to remove this such type of fear.
How can you say fluently in every topic when sir give you a random topic? You have very much things to say, but as compared to me, when sir give me a random topic, I am very much nervous and my mind is become shut down. So how can I?
Don't worry, because I am here around 1 year, and the time I already mentioned that consistency. Later, I joined this institute. Yeah, I did not. You spoke very well. At that time, I did not speak even a single word, because I was so much fear. I did not feel comfortable with sir and audience. Still, such type of fear was inside in my corner of my heart. So don't worry. After you all spend more time in this modern, so definitely you improve English according much more with, to me. So that's all.
Thank you guys. Let's join our podcast and we will meet our next episode. Thank you very much.